hours, not days, hours after Nancy Pelosi announced, well, you know what, the public option is negotiable after all, and if there's another way we can do it, we will pass the health care reform bill. Mr. Elmendorf, a guy we talked about on Friday's show with RJ Eskow, Steve Elmendorf, who's a registered United Health lobbyist and the head of the United Health lobbying firm Elmendorf Strategies, announced that they would be holding a fundraiser for, you guessed it, Nancy Pelosi. Well, if you've got $5,000 to contribute to a PAC or $2,400 per individual, you're welcome to join this fundraising effort for Nancy Pelosi. So you see how things work. As David Sirota wrote a good blog about this on openleft.com, he said what's great is that they don't care to be subtle. They're just willing to slap you across the face with it because they know nobody's going to call them out on it. Republicans aren't going to call them out on this because this is what Republicans do all the time. That's the whole point of the Republican Party, is to collect money from corporate America and their lobbies. So they're not going to call the Democrats for it. And the media is completely compliant / incompetent. I mean, shouldn't this be major news? Nancy Pelosi says, all right, public option is probably not going to happen. Hours later, the United Health lobbyists announced, we're holding a huge fundraiser for Nancy Pelosi. Does anybody want to point that out? But as Sirota says, they don't give a damn because they know nobody's going to report on it. And they know that there's going to be no political price to pay, so they're like, yeah, all right, pay me, come on. They made a deal. So much for Nancy Pelosi. What did I tell you when the good news came in from Nancy Pelosi? I said, hold. You never know how these Democrats are. They'll cave at any moment, and you give them the money, and the money talks. And look, I'll add this one small thing on it. I don't even blame Nancy Pelosi that much. You know why? What is she? She's going to be the one sucker that doesn't take money, right? Because the president's saying, we're not going to do the public option. He's made it very clear. And then if that wasn't clear enough, he spoke to her and Harry Reid after his speech, and it's very loud and clear, we're not going in that direction, right? So Reid comes out and goes, all right, we're not going in that direction. And Nancy Pelosi thinks, wait a minute now, let me get this right. I'm going to fall on my sword, and I'm going to say, oh, we're going to go for the public option and lose all my lobbyist money, and in the end, we're not going to have it anyway. So why the hell would I do that as a politician? Screw it. Yeah, all right, no public option. Give me the money. Whose fault is that ultimately? It's the White House's fault. Because they did not lead on this. They went in the opposite direction. Have you seen all the TYT videos from today? Check out the Young Turks YouTube channel. Do it already.